Oh, look at that. Seems with the latest update, the reflections are gone. Yay! At least on the LCDs. Oh, and I did change my suit to, I guess, I didn't notice what the name of it was, but yay! Now it doesn't look like shiny and brand new all the time. I like that. So, I think it's time to go out and take a look at this little ship that's out here. We'll see if there's anything else that is going awry. Looks pretty cool. View of the planet. I think it's funny that the footsteps still don't match the character when he's walking. There's times like this I wish I could just continue to walk straight and look to my left or look to my right. That's why I've said before in a couple of videos about how I'd love my track IR to work in this game. So natural. But somewhere around here, I'm going to make a small base. And I'm thinking one of the best things for me to do is to build it into the side of one of these mounds. Oh. It's good. Either it's trying to take off, or the inertial dampers are still on. So I guess I should probably... That's kind of cool. Small car container. Probably... Learn our keys. Ooh, I don't want to destroy it. I don't know if I need to do these for the guns or not, but I will anyway. Thing's not very happy when I do that. Gyroscopes. Pretty cool in here. I have no idea what it looks like when it's finished. I'll try and build it up here and see. Ah, alrighty then. Oh, and in watching Spets, I understand that these little packages that are now a part of the game show up every 2 minutes, and that is way, 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 way too much too often. So basically what I did was I found a mod, not a script, but it's a mod on the workshop that turns these little unknown signal things into a 30-minute spawn time. Okay, so let's see. Why am I not able to right click on this? Why am I not able to right click on this? Oh, I'm out of power. See, let me go upstairs. I'll replenish my oxygen and power and hydrogen and everything. Alright. Alright, so let's go back out here. Alright, well, I've come to a point where I'm going to have to do some actual mining because I'm out of iron and I only have a few steel plates left. But, as you can see, at least the entryway is finished. So let me take you down there and show you. Been a lengthy 4 hours that I've spent trying over and over again and hopefully get the multiplayer working, but I think it has something to do with the other computer. I don't know what, but I'll just have to figure that out later. But as you can see, it does have power now. You may or may not see it. Up there, way at the top, I have a single solar panel. And that's just kind of a backup emergency kind of thing. I'll leave the lights off so you can see. There's the entryway, nice little window. This is an airlock, obviously, because I have an air vent right there. Nice view out at the Explorer. Woohoo! So I have an airlock, an air vent right here that's just waiting for me to close these doors. The door here, there's a cargo container here. This is the oxygen generator. Here's the battery, and it's presently charging. I went ahead and transferred 20 kilograms of uranium into the small reactor that I'll show you here shortly. Here's the medical room, I guess you want to call it. We have the cryo chamber, an air vent, and the oh, that's what was. I was wondering what the heck that noise was. And this is the doorway. This will be into the refinery area. And possibly beyond that will be the garage and or the hangar. I have an oxygen tank placed in here. I have a small reactor. And there's the conveyors to go up to the vent and the cryo chamber. And here is the connection that I made. Oh, to go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to crawl in here. You can see right up. I went ahead and I had put a waypoint all the way up there and a waypoint down here and just tapped the right mouse button all the way down and was pretty darn close. I thought I'd be closer to over here, but hey, that's not bad. Oh, come on. And I have the main conveyor line that's going to continue into the refinery room, refinery assembler room. And kind of curious. Oh, wow. Sucker's charging up pretty quick. 3 minutes. And small reactor. Inventory. Small reactor have. Okay, it hardly used anything. That's alright. That's good. That's good. Because once the battery is charged up full, I'll shut the reactor off. I don't know if I'm going to do anything up in here or not. I mean, this is just supposed to be just a basic outpost, right? Just in case, and have all the necessary things like reactor and assembler and all. As you can see up here, this is where that tower ends up. I just closed it off over here. You can look down and see it goes all the way down. I will eventually... Oh! Don't want to kill the character. I will eventually want to put a rotor here and then set up a big array and everything to create a solar array of a decent size to the point where it may be able to support at least the cryo chamber and the medical room. Obviously, with everything else going on, it wouldn't be able to maintain all of that, and a refinery and an assembler. I don't know how things will work out. if I'm gonna bust out the side here. Gonna keep digging back and keep digging back and see what happens. That there is a resource right there. That's the resource. That's right. I shut off the ore detection system because I'm getting too much clutter with all these things falling from the sky. Which, yay, that's good because I did acquire some parts from them, and I did. I got a couple of suit upgrades, but yeah, I'm not into the little beaver outfit with the beaver boots and all. But other than that, great looking view there. Could almost use it as a screenshot of the Explorer on the moon. But so I'm going to have to run around and hit all these dark spots. I have tried to move the driller from the hangar, and the moon's gravity is more than it can handle with the 4 small ion thrusters. So I will have to add to it. I will have to put large ion thrusters on there for at least the lift. And then I should be okay. I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to burrow. I think I will be able to burrow from the base in here, the outpost, towards the magnesium. And actually what would be nice is if I was able to set up a hangar, then I could use that to bring the driller in and then go from there and mine all the way through to the magnesium that way. But we'll see. But for now, I am going to conclude this one. I guess this is the first time I'm actually going to say that. I'm going to conclude this episode with the fact that I've got the basics in for the outpost. So if I do die, that is now an option. Now I just need to do some mining so that I can replenish the Explorer. I can build the necessary equipment in the outpost, and then once that is done, it'll be off towards. I was looking at them. Where are they? There we go. Probably head to the Martian moon and see how my how the little outpost up there is faring, and then probably slide straight over to the Arcturus, what's left of it, and continue the journey from there. I just hope that this is not being too slow for you. I'm having a blast. Even through all the frustrating and aggravations, frustrating situations and aggravations with trying to do multiplayer so I get the really nice looking third-person perspective without me fumbling about trying to look like I'm not using the spectator, because I cannot play from a third-person perspective. It just throws me all off. Bravo to everyone who can, which is practically everybody. I'm not one of them. So, I'm going to take one last glance up here. I'm really glad that they took away the reflections on these. And if that was an accident, I hope it stays this way, because reflections on the glass, great. But yeah, on the LCDs, it was just too much. So, everything's looking good. Power time is 20 days right now. Hydrogen, blah, 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 blah. Okay, now we've got canvas as part of the parachute vanilla block now. And I think, well, I'll leave that canvas one alone for right now. But you can see, where is it? Iron. There's the ore. We have 213 kilograms of iron ore. And I have 262 iron ingots. Yeah, I'll take that back. That's 213 grams of iron ore and 262 grams of iron. I have nothing. So the most plentiful resource in this entire universe, and I barely have a drop in a coffee cup. So I'm going to have to seek some out. I really can't do a whole lot without that. So until next time, try that again. So until next time, sleep tight, my friend.